All right, guys, we do have a special episode today. One that is probably gonna make me lose a few more hairs because I have never fit an exhaust to an AU before, and I'm gonna give it a crack today. We do have an Ape exhaust system. So this is a 2.5-inch system here. It is for an EA up to an AU, and this was actually kindly donated to the channel from Ozspec Exhaust. I will leave a link for them in the description. Huge thank you to those guys that did donate this for the AU build, and I'm really looking forward to what this thing is going to sound like, because on their description it says very loud and actually stipulates for racetrack use. So I don't know how true that is. I'm very excited to find out, because at the moment this thing has about 0 sound. So as we should do before we put this on, let's have a listen to this thing again and hear what this thing sounds like before we change this over. It's literally just the engine you can hear up front revving. So yeah, there's pretty much 0 sound out of this car. So let's hope once this is on, we get a pretty nice racket. Let's hope. We are just gonna start up here, so that'll bolt on to the original system just behind the engine, and then it should all mount up the same. I did have a look under there. It looks like it should line up, but I know from watching Rex put his exhaust in, big shout out to Rex, yeah, it looked like it could be a bit of a mission. So I'm expecting that. And under here as well, we show you guys, it is, yeah, it's all crusty, it's all rusty. Yeah, I mean, let's hope it's not too bad, but yeah, definitely up here, that looks pretty nasty, very rusty and crusty. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, so let's do that. The things I do for this YouTube channel, I'll tell you what, you boys, chuck me a subscribe right now. You can tell I'm not in my element here. You gotta love a driveway job. You gotta love a driveway job. This is not as, at least it's not as scary as getting into my F6, because if that F6 falls, I ain't getting out of it. This one falls, yeah, I'm probably survive. This is me. She's rusted on, mate. Break. Break. Come on, this is taking my whole body weight, for Christ's sake. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know why I just sounded Irish there for a minute. There we go, lad. Oh yeah. There we are. Good luck getting this thing back on, that's all I can say. For f***'s sake. Why would they put this like this? Like, this is the worst spot. Oh, you Need another bloody spanner. This is a Redback exhaust system. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere now. Finally. As long as this doesn't fall on my face. Alrighty. That was a brick. A brick. A brick. That was a brick. No, that was a prick, mate. Okay. Let that hang for a minute. Hang 10, mate. Oh, Yeah. Getting too old for this, mate. Currently trying to get this off. It's starting to stretch pretty badly because the exhaust was falling down, and it's already getting brittle, and you can see it cracking. So I need to get it off before it breaks. Not easy. Alrighty, so I have finally gotten the exhaust off. It is completely off. I do still have to disconnect it up here, which it's just rusted on, but I already know this is going to be such a pain to get off. Besides that though, it is off the car.
2 hours later.
Alright, this is not coming off, so neighbors come to the rescue again. And I'm gonna just have to grind it off and chop it, because yeah, there's no way I'm getting this off unless I cut it, pretty much. It's as good as well, right under LPG tanks. Yeah, well, who knows? Safety first. Right under LPG. All right, the new exhaust is laid down at the bottom, getting ready to put it on. But before we do that, we do have to hear what this thing sounds like with no exhaust, just because it's science. It is scientific research, because it could sound really cool, or not. Put an exhaust on it. Alrighty, new exhaust is on. Let's do the grand tour. Yeah, so we've got some goopy shit there because, you know, we've got to do what we got to do. It's an AU, mate. And there she is. Nice black system. The old the old ape system, mate. This is an ape system, 2.5 inch. Remember? From Ozspec, exhaustsystems.com.au, and moment of truth. Moment of truth now. All right, let's put the camera back in the same spot so they're all the same. Got a bit more of a rumble.
Yeah, definitely better.
Definitely got a little bit more of a note to it straight off the bat. Not bad. Let's hear it with some sauce.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's not bad. Still, it's definitely not crazy loud. But you can tell it's got a little bit more of a rumble. When we go out for a drive, maybe with some load actually on the engine, it might sound slightly better. 2.5 inch, 8 system. let's go for a drive and see what it sounds like with some load on it. I think it'll sound a bit better. Just go for a little quick drive around the block and just see what we can hear. Yeah, it's not that loud. Geez, even with the exhaust off in this car, it wasn't even that loud, honestly. Like, it sounded a little bit meatier, but yeah. Just pulling up here and put it in neutral. Again, it's more the it's more the it's more the bloody engine. You can't really hear this exhaust. I thought it was gonna be louder. It said extremely loud. It's got a little, you know, you can definitely hear there's a little bit more of a whine to it, but it's not as loud as I was hoping for, put it that way. But, you know, at the end of the day, what do you guys think? It is an LPG AU. Huge thank you again goes out to Auspec Exhaust for, you know, donating this for us. You know, this was free of charge, and it was a pain to get on, but it's got something at least, you know. And from the outside, you do hear it slightly more, but definitely not as loud as I was hoping for.